Cuando salimos de hotel.
Plot always changes. Who would have thought at the start of this season that with stomachs, tummies filled with butterflies and shit? Iniesta coming out before this game and saying we have to be the protagonist. First touch from Messi.
Out wide. 8th minute, Valverde looking on. Messi, quick touch wide. Suarez, but he's offside. That's been a problem this year for Suarez, but he seems to have righted.
And Cristiano got 5 goals in the last few games, so he's certainly on. That's just a lean offside.
Ramos making it close, but one thing...
Just similar to this, and again, this one's very, very close. Looks like that one over to Valverde, some instructions of...
So much runs. Intent from Carvajal.
Doesn't look good at all.
Iniesta. By the way, check out BeIN Sports Connect. ISO cams on both Lionel. Run of Carvajal, but stepping up was Vermaelen at the last moment.
Wonderful link up again from Cristiano and Benzema. It's failure again. They are rattling the latch, and we haven't seen anything of the medicine man yet. Messi being very much in the shadows of this game.
Ramos stepping up to poke it free, but straight back to Barcelona. Here is Lionel Messi in these Clásicos.
Just hitting the net either, is it? The assists, look at that ball.
Almost curls into the path of the Argentine. First straight game played. Rakitic lays it off. Messi.
There to be threaded. Wonderful run by Tony.
Paulinho. Many thought he was over the hill when he went to China, but gold in them are hills, said Barcelona. More goals than any other midfielder in La Liga with 6. Iniesta just behind. Paulinho keeps it alive. Messi. They obviously have learned something since then.
Oh, nice touch.
Suarez back for Messi. Scoops it over Casemiro. Back for Messi. Casemiro still there, and it's rattled away for the corner.
First signs of real sharpness from the... A wonderful conjurer here. But it was that pass of his that was the real bewitching.
Swing in towards Keylor Navas. Messi from the corner drives it. Ronaldo with a flick.
Needed to get that one.
Draws against Fuenlabrada and Athletic. They've now won 4 in a row.
I think.
Put this one back into play. Flipped on for Suarez. Messi through to the middle. Suarez.
Legs. And hits him down. Well played by
Messi. Kovacic is shadowing here. Only as far as Roberto, though.
Smart, shrewd play here by Valverde's men, weathering this white storm. That's a great ball.
In Paulinho, volley pulled back, but he's going to have to settle for the corner.
What a ball from Messi again. An instant perfect passing. Paulinho was very close to hitting that target. It took an amazing save. Again, said it earlier, Phil. Team very much in the game and set it up for the likes of Cristiano to go out and win. He needed them there.
Messi's pass intercepted. A lightning strike of their own. Wide for Iniesta. Maybe a little too hard for Messi.
Oh, he rides it.
Don Andres for Alba. Wide for Messi. Across the face. Headed towards goal. Paulinho denied by Navas again.
This is marbles on the top of a glass table football here by Barcelona, and it's set up by Lionel, of course. Defying it, he goes into the traffic and he pulls this one back for the ever dangerous Brazilian Paulinho.
Glances clear at the 6. Messi turning Kovacic, trying to escape his ghost. Well, he eludes his shadow at times. Touch in for Suarez, wants it back. Messi.
Madrid forcing them all the way up, and they're really struggling. Los Blancos winning the ball back early.
Again, neither team unable to do anything with it. When they do, on the rare occasion, Navas and Ter Stegen have been up for the challenge. Messi moves. Marcelo got there first. They're going to call this a foul, and no argument from the Brazilian.
It's there for a nanosecond, and then Messi makes it disappear. Again, baits in. We've seen him strike pay dirt before, or at least test the goalkeeper. He'd like it a little bit closer, but he's going to have to go with this one before half-time. This is all showtime for Lionel.
Maybe the final play of this opening half. It's asking a lot from 40 yards out, but if anyone has more in his sack than Santa, it's this man. Lionel Messi. Navas, a yard off his line. Drives it into the wall. It deflects wide, and that will do it. A scoreless first.
He played impressively, but Barcelona really showing some fangs as this first half comes to an exciting end.
Finds Luka Modric. Casemiro double teams, but gets away from by Iniesta. Maybe a veteran no call.
man v man on Lionel Messi, really frustrating the little magician every time Barcelona get on the ball. There you see it again, Kovacic, his shadow constant.
Maffeo in as a shadow, and here again you see Kovacic stepping up. Although Ray, Messi does get a little bit of space on the wings. But Mateo Kovacic like a...
For this kaleidoscopic football from Barcelona, and the dagger arrives in the shape of Suarez, but this is team football at Barcelona's best. Incredible. Real Madrid from Busquets again.
Paulinho keeps possession and his balance. Here's Messi. Ramos there. Messi. Suarez goes for goal, but wide.
Wonderful setup. Look at the run from Paulinho to Messi's left. He knows he's got Suarez and he's waiting for Paulinho to see if he can arrow this one in. Paulinho says...
He'll probably draw some of the blame for that goal as well, as he was drawn to the ball. Paulinho quickly to Messi. La Pulga tripped up, and Ramos biting his tongue this time.
Ball velcroed to his feet. As always, the feet continue to dance. Casemiro, Marcelo comes him from behind. Here's the wonderful goal. And this, for me, is a goal to make Scrooge smile. It's absolutely radiant football in Blondie Rakitic, and then Suarez over to the left side. It looked as if it was well won, but it was a foul.
The big dog looking to hunt. Messi uses him as a decoy. Suarez! Kick save, Navas. Still alive. Messi top of the box. Navas out. Suarez in. Jeez. The post. Headed. But cleared. No, it's off the hand, and it looks like a penalty. And Barcelona will have a chance to double their lead as Dani Carvajal heads to the showers.
Without an argument. Amazing football from Barcelona again. Each one of them wonderful in their support. Carvajal's got to pull something out of his cheating bag of tricks and tries to get away with it. But before this, Messi was amazing. Suarez kisses the upright. Paulinho tries to get...
Able to deflect it, but Carvajal had no idea. Now, this is not a given. Marc-Andre ter Stegen has not given up a penalty yet, but Messi's only scored 1 of 3. Navas denying one, but not this. Lionel Messi, his 54th goal of the year, and Barcelona raising a chorus of boos at the Bernabéu.
Well, his team was stripped apart in the build-up to this goal, unquestionably. And it's another goal where you look back, Phil, and it develops very deep. This is not hopeful crosses into the box from Barcelona. They gain possession, and then they tear through you, shouting up his love to her travelling fans. Messi again. Another classical goal scored for him. Absolutely bullets this one. Bursts the net. Navas springs hopefully to the right side, but the power and placement again just too good. Kids at home, don't try shooting like that. It'll put your eye out.
Madrid can't get it back. Obviously those players now have to wait until the ball...
Nacho stepping in, look out.
Messi strips Marcelo in for Paulinho, poked away by Ramos. Out comes Navas to gobble it up.
Big standout performance, look out.
Messi finds a gap, Kovacic strips, but briefly Messi denied, and one-handed save by Navas.
Just darting to the left, and it's always going to be a reach for Lionel, but he still pulls the trigger. And a lot of goalkeepers may not have narrowed that angle down and still had the wonderful reflex save to stop that one.
Suarez. Again, a man down. Real Madrid still trying to figure out how the puzzle pieces...
In the months to come, and you see the involvement from Iniesta in that first half, Phil, as Barcelona were under pressure and under threat, and Iniesta seeing out this game very impressively, hugely influential.
Jose Sanchez, who has not been shy for calling penalties, he's already called 3 this year. A foul, Varane going into Messi, and Messi returning the favor. And it is Semedo, fresh legs in defense. Must have been caught in the draft. Lots of whistles.
This one usually is rasped home upstairs, but Bale misses. Wonderful step in. Nacho.
Roberto, one touch to the middle, now threaded forward. Semedo using his speed, slices it through Navas, but wide. Deflected for the corner.
Wonderful run into the space. He absolutely ghosted into this one. Different sort of way, and yet imperious and unbeatable.
Mourinho over to Messi. Modric scrambling to keep up.
Real Madrid team that has been up for the battle all game long, but they've just been put to the sword.
Gomes with his first touch. Back to Lionel Messi. 2 teams in La Liga have worse offenses.
Good ball.
Chance now again. Teed up for Suarez, deflected away. Actually, Gomes coming in.
Great ball from Lionel. Again, it's off his feet so quickly. Let's go. And that player was a big absence. Arguably the best player for Real Madrid.
Sergio Roberto starting it. Messi looking to finish. Still
Magic.
Alive in the 18. Messi across, but deflected by Varane. Another corner.
Tries to set it up for Suarez with a chip. I'll leave it to.
This will swing in towards Navas again. Ronaldo heading it high in the air. Messi meets it, parried away by the Tico. And Kevin Egan, it looks like there might be a little bit more space in the front row.
Wonderful ball delivered.
And Ray.
Here's that one from Messi, who sees it dropping like a big snowball out of a snowy sky and still gets onto it and tests Kayla, who was arguably being man of the match for Real Madrid.
And
beaten.
So many times you see as Messi looking to lead the way for a third with 3 minutes added. Suarez, or actually Gomes again trying to caress it. So many times you see the headlines in Spain where they say "I Liga." There is a league there, but there will be a huge question mark after it. Barcelona throwing their spear right in the center circle of the Bernabéu. And here a chance. Vidal
anonymous in this second half.
8 saves for Keylor Navas on the day, but it hasn't been enough. Final minute at the Bernabéu as Barcelona looking to win the 4th of the last 5 meetings here. Messi.
Magic.
Cuts through Marcelo. Top of the box. Goal. Trickles under Navas, and it is in for 3. Aleix Vidal from Lionel Messi. A Christmas gift wrapped in the prettiest of bows.
Again, wonderful connective football. And in Messi's world, where the impossible becomes the inevitable, it's Aleix Vidal who's the broken bottle at the end of this attack. Messi again decorates this one. Wonderful. More twists and turns than a cheap garden horse, Lionel. He keeps this one in. And then it all starts to fall into place. Right here. The ball kept alive. The linesman on top of it. He says to Marcelo, "Do you want to dance? Well, let me show you my paso doble." And sets the table for Vidal. Again. Messi. But it's good night Vienna, and possibly good night to the La Liga race, unless Atletico Madrid can resurrect themselves and Real Madrid pull off the miracle of miracles now. Magic, Barca and Messi.